Hello and welcome to this video, where I'll be discussing the ins and outs of Oxbridge Colleges, what they are, the pros and cons of the Collegiate system, and how to pick a college suitable for you. As you probably already know, within Oxford and Cambridge there are plenty of colleges. Colleges are the bedrock of either university and are the way the majority of the administration is achieved. Now your college is essentially like its own miniature university. It will be equipped with a library, accommodation, dining halls and laundry machines, as well as rooms for parties and socialising. Additionally, each college takes students of all degrees and disciplines, so you'll quickly get to know English students, medical students, engineers, etc., all within your own college. Now lectures are typically shared between all the colleges, so all of the students from across the university on your course will attend the same lecture. And that's the first place you'll get to know people from outside your college. Outside of lectures though, colleges are free to organise their own teaching with their own academic fellows. These are professors who have a specialist interest in your subject. This teaching is called a supervision or a tutorial, depending on whether you're at Cambridge or Oxford. Now, supervisions are typically held between one academic fellow and 2 or 3 students. They can be bigger or smaller, however, and the number of supervisions each week varies depending on your subject, college and year. When it comes to exams, you'll again typically sit these in a big hall surrounded by students from other colleges. However, the ceremonies celebrating your academic success, namely scholars' ceremonies, dinners and graduation events, are typically organised by your college. So what does this all mean in practice? Well, it means that your college is your people. It's a community of students with whom you will share a significant amount. It is the place where you'll likely meet your best friends and the place where you'll form lifelong bonds. You can think of it as being like your current school, with the university being all of the schools within your town. With that in mind, let's move on to discussing the pros and cons of the college system. Compared to other universities, the collegiate system has a major advantage in that it allows you to get to know lots of people very quickly. Colleges are small enough to run welcome events and dinners where you'll mingle with lots of other students throughout your first year. Moreover, in most cases, there may only be 10 to 20 people in your college who study your course. As such, you'll have an instant friendship group with whom you can walk to lectures with. As the people within this group start to branch out and make friendships of their own with students from different colleges, then you can get to know many people by proxy as well and be invited to swaps, whereby groups of students from particular subjects or clubs attend a dinner hosted by the complementary group of students from a different college. Overall, this increases the socialising and academic cooperation massively. The only downside to the college system, as I can see it, is the heterogeneity between the colleges. Some have cash to throw around at students, whilst others are not so lucky. Some host big balls at the end of the year, while others host balls maybe every 3 years. As such, this can lead to discrepancies between the student experiences at different colleges. Nonetheless, it's best to think of this as an underlying positive point. The college system in general improves access to funding and welfare support because students have oversight from both the university and the college itself. Yes, some colleges may offer more support than others, but all colleges have access to the university level support, so any level of support from the college is a bonus. Finally, let's talk about how to pick your college and how the application system works. When you apply to Oxbridge, you'll be asked to select a college which will handle your application. You can only apply to one college, so make sure to check the entry requirements for that specific college. Often these are the same anyway as the university entry requirements, however some colleges are only available to girls, for example. To decide on a college, think about what's important to you. Do you like a cosier atmosphere, or do you prefer the grand architecture? Do you like a specific funding initiative from a particular college? Do you prefer to be closer to the centre of town or more rural? Sometimes colleges have their own reputations as well. Mostly these reputations are not actually based in any evidence, and every college will give you an equal shot at academic success, no matter what your speciality. Nonetheless, if you have a strong political opinion, for example, sometimes certain colleges can attract like-minded students. Now, my best piece of advice when deciding on a college is to reach out to current Oxbridge students wherever possible to ask their opinion, as well as drawing up a list of 4 or 5 colleges you like the sound of from researching online and trying to visit them on an open day. Most of the time, a college is a spontaneous decision based on a gut feeling when visiting on an open day. Finally, once you've submitted the application to your university and your chosen college, the college will take the lead and hopefully will invite you to an interview. You'll be interviewed by professors that are based in that college and who may live on site. If they like you and have a space to offer, then congratulations, you're in. Sometimes though, college professors will deem you an impressive candidate, but just maybe not as strong as some of the others in that application cycle. As a result, they will offer you to other colleges without your opinion. If another college has a spare space and no good candidates of their own to fill it, they can select you from that pool and make you an offer. So don't be surprised or disappointed if you open a letter in January with an offer that is not from your chosen college. Instead, remember that every college has its own perks and it will not affect your academic success. And that's all there is to it. Personally, I think that the collegiate system is a very successful and useful structure to have when arriving for the first time at university. Embrace it and you'll have some of the best years of your life.